Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hello Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch.
He's having a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And he shoots! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Short changes him with that pass. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now that looks a decent ball. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Stojkovic. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Good read, needed to be. Tries to pass it through. And Messi! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And the keeper beats it away. Shot a goal!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
France have the chance to go the other way. Akanji spots it and intercepts. Played back in. Pass is just off target. On that chance! Goal! Barcelona! The breakthrough. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open...
Terrific header! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And yes, it's there! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after
he rises! Goal, France! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Barcelona really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, nicely intercepted. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Alexander-Arnold. He's in a great position here. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Plays a sharp little ball here. Kane unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Stojkovic is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Stojkovic. Now it's Mbappe. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Dumfries. Akanji wins the duel this time. France couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Looking for options for movement. Shoots! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
France take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
And that has left him in a heap. He's looking wide. Oh, no joy this time. It's not an especially good pass, that. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. No, that's been intercepted. Messi. Now he's got space here. Threads one in. Oh, Red, nice interception. Messi delivering the goods as expected.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
And here's Stojkovic. Can he finish? Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. Messi! That's good running with the ball. Now it's Messi. That's been cut out, well played. Looking for the run. Son Heung-min.
He looked rushed, he should have waited for some movement.
And the whistle goes for half-time.
Chers spectateurs, je vais vous demander de bien vouloir vous tourner vers le grand écran pour un événement un peu particulier. Je ne vous en dis pas plus.
Here we go again then.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Hazard showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Pass somewhat off target. Ribéry running with the ball. Oh, that's clever. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Shot could be on. Messi looking understandably energised after his goal. Dumfries, and he whips it. Oh, great header! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? That's going to go a long way. Bruno Guimaraes, and here's Kane, and it's Timber. Kane has got himself a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. An opportunity then to pull clear here. Rodri takes the shot. Well, now it's a race for the ball.
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Looking for a runner. He's beaten the last man. Mbappe He is onto this. Gabriel goes long. Pinches it off him. Ambitious ball here. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Messi is herring after that one. Ribery. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Kane. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Akanji does really well to win the ball there. Akanji, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Son Heung-min. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that was vital. Great vision. Not the most convincing of passes. Has a look and plays it forward. Looking to play him in. Dumfries. Stojkovic cuts it out. And it's Messi. And there's green grass ahead of him. There's the header! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Oh, what a mistake! Bit too much weight on the pass. Nicely weighted ball. Goes for a shot! Sticks it away! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Mbappe demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 10. Le numéro 11.
So, time for changes
Messi.
on both sides,
Le
actually.
numéro 2. Le
Barcelona
numéro 8.
give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with
Le
a
numéro
shout.
16. À leur place.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Le numéro 22. Le numéro 6.
That has
Le
not gone
numéro
well.
9.
That's a
Le numéro
lovely,
19.
neat pass. Now it's Castellanos. Distributed tidily. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Mbappe. Can he get it through? It's a pretty loose pass. Brandt. Can he latch onto this? He's shifting through the gears here. And that's cause for mild irritation. Mbappe. Aimed beyond the defence. He can run onto that. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave. Takes a shot. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Merino. Knocks it into space. Well timed, excellent interception. A probing pass. Tries to play it through.
Il y aura 2 minutes de
Confirmation that there
temps
will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is... Big chance! And he hits the net! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
France are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So now the difference is 3. And we're done. Barcelona played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began...
Dad.
And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. So the gloves are off, Jim.
Well, what a game this is, Peter. The pressure on both sets of players is tremendous, and they're both expected to win no matter what. It doesn't matter if you're contesting a title, a final, or just playing for pride. This one's always special.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. That's a decent clearance. Short changes him with that pass. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And it's Kane. Valverde. Well timed, excellent interception. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Son Heung-min. That'll be a throw-in. Akanji.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, that has not gone well. Kimmich. Now he's got space here. He can run onto that. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Applies the finish! It's a pretty loose pass. And we have our very first corner. Jimenez clears it away. And that has been cleared. He's charged for a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Barcelona have their second corner now. And he's there to clear it. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Barcelona are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Played out to the right. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And it's Stojkovic. Can he finish? It's off target and by quite a way.
Barcelona really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Caicedo. Oh, that is asking for shapes to shoot!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully. That's going in strongly.
Tries to pass it through. Camavinga spots it and intercepts. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. He's away! Stood up well to him there. Jimenez did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Kane. Stojkovic. And it's Messi. Valverde. Now it's Kane. Oh, that's a key interception. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Looking for the run. Son Heung-min.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
And he's had a hit! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Now it's Mbappe. He's had a shot! Brilliant save! That's another chance! And another try! Goal! Barcelona! Messi duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So, a breakthrough already. And it's Messi. Caicedo looking to hit the byline here. Messi. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Goes for a shot! It's there! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolute...
It's Kane! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Kimmich.
There's no respite if you're being chased down.
Oh no, what has happened here? He's through, now is he in? Kane! Goal! Morocco! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Shot could be on. Oh, that's fabulous. Decent chance! And yes, it's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Morocco go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
This is one...
And Messi! He's got away with one there. Played into space, cleared without hesitation. He's shifting through the gears here. Gavi! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Fernandez, Gavi, Alexander-Arnold has it out wide and in space. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that yet again this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Can he get it through? Mbappe! They want to be quick to recover this. That has ended up in no man's land. He's in a great position here. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then.
Mbappe! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And he's on his way! Mbappe! That is decidedly lacking.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
So just a one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. He's shifting through the gears here. Mbappe. Messi gets into a good position. And a chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Mbappe. First quarter of an hour gone. Lovely, now then. Goes for a shot! Really well taken goal. And they're at it again in double quick time. So smooth. A signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently.
Mbappe. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
Now it's Mbappe. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Good chance here! And here's Messi. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And he's had a hit! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
The most accurate pass. Robertson gets across to intercept that. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Messi. Messi running with the ball. Kimmich. And he was quick to react. Robertson. Now it's Mbappe. That's been cut out, well played. Tries to play it through. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Foden. He's got away. Akanji does well to get it back. Now it's Son Heung-min. Threads one in. That's a nicely shaped ball. He's found the way. Chance for a shot! Oh, it's come loose. Messi. Barcelona heading towards the half-time break. A win very much in their sails. And it's Stojkovic. And he's worked it through. Now, oh, shooting chance! Hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
3-0 and things are starting to look... Oh, what has happened? And he shoots! Goretzka. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Ribéry. Mbappe! And that is a truly outstanding save.
साँच्चै अर्डर गर्न लागेको हो
हेर त भन है राम्रोसी
ल ल
आयो
आयो आयो
है यो वाला हो होइन है अब मैले के गर्नु पर्यो ठ्याक्क त्यहीँकै नयाँ बजारमै आउने चाहिँ कतै जानु नपरोस् कि
नयाँ बजारमा आउने तिमी त जान पर्यो तिमी जान पर्यो नि
म त जानु पर्यो कि कि यहाँ होम डेलिभरी नगर्ने के त्यही आउँछ नि म जाने कि
ठिक छ भनेपछि भयो त अब त्यो उस गर्दै त्यो एड्रेस गर न माथि एड्रेसै हाले होइन तिमीले
है म हेर्छु यो वाला है
यही वाला हो न
त्यसपछि बाई नाउ गरे है अब त्यसपछि बाई नाउ गरौँ है गरे होइन बाई नाउ गरे अब यो चाहिँ मैले भाउचर यो सुरुको हाले सपिङ फी छ नि यो चाहिँ के गर्ने हो
फ्री सिपिङ भनेको यो तिम्रो यदि त्यो डेस्कबाट घरमा आउनको लागि त्यो मान्छेले ल्यायो भने हो यो नहाले नि भयो अहिले किन हाल्नु पर्यो डेस्कमै जाने भनेपछि त यो परेन
यो भएन
तिमी त्यो माथि एड्रेस गर न नाम लेख तिम्रो फोन नम्बर लेख ठाउँ लेख एड्रेस अब कहाँ माग्ने हो भाइ ट्याक्कै त मलाई कहाँ याद हुन्छ मैले कसरी अर्डर गरिरहेको थिएँ मैले त घरमै गर्थेँ घरमा त म एकचोटि डेस्कमा पनि अर्डर गरेको त हो
9745996439 है अब यो रिजन हाल्नु पर्यो होइन रिजन भनेको गण्डकी प्रोभिन्स भयो त्यसपछि मैले पोखरा हालेँ है अब यो हो नि यो सेलेक्ट यो आहा नि यो के हो यो भनेको कसको एड्रेस हो यो मेरो घरको एड्रेस हो कि म त्यहाँ गएर लिनेवाला हो भन त
यो त तिमीले यस्तो हुन्छ क्या तिमीले एकचोटिलाई अहिले एड्रेस सेट गर्यो होइन अब पछि तिमीले जे अर्डर गर्दाखेरि पनि तिमीले घरमा हो भने घरमा मिल्यो होइन घरको लोकेसन हालिदिए भयो अनि त्यो गरेपछि घरको नजिक आएपछि फोन हान्छ त्यस्तो भयो एउटा त्यो एड्रेस जतिवटा नि राख्न मिल्छ कि तिमीले होइन एउटा एड्रेस बनाउने हो कि यो बनाएर सेभ गरिदियो कि तिमीले एउटा घरकै एड्रेस राखिदियो त अहिलेलाई
अनि यो एड्रेस हाल्नु पर्यो यो के को एड्रेस हाल्ने हो
यो एड्रेस अब घरको नजिकको ठाउँ राख्यो कि एक्ज्याक्ट हुन पर्दैन त्यो घर जस्तै त्यहाँबाट निस्किने बेलामा फोन हान्छ त्यसले जस्तै तिमीले भन्छ जस एकदम नजिकको के जस्तै मैले मेरो यहाँ हो भने मैले कास्की मोडर्नाइज एरिया राखिदिन्छु के चाउथे कास्की मोडर्नाइज एरिया राखिदिन्छु तिम्रो त्यस्तै राख न मिलाएर
होइन कि यो भनेपछि यो हालेर चाहिँ के मतलब भन होइन यो चाहिँ मैले के म चाहिँ वहीँ जाने हो नि त लिन चाहिँ जसरी नयाँ बजारै जाने हो नि म लिन बुझ्यौ नि
गर न गर त्यो केही पनि हुन्न के यो एक भयो झ्याम्मै त्यो उस भइहाल्यो भने पनि क्यान्सल पनि गर्न मिल्छ के गर न एकचोटि के हुन्छ र
यो अफिस भनेको के हो त नि यो अफिस भनेको त यहाँ
अनि त्यो खै होम गर न अफिसमा त्यो अब अफिसमा होला भनेर होला नि त होम गरिदेऊ न Please guys, you can double tap on this video if you that subscribe it and don't forget to like this video. Double tap on the screen, okay? Let's go. Right now, let's
Barcelona going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again. Who is going to come out on top this time? It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. So bring it on.
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive, and there's going to be a big responsibility on both captains to keep the players in check. We need talkers to ensure that everyone plays the game.
Tries a shot, and he's had a hit. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Now it's Goulet. Goulet! Oh, it's gone in! Well, there was to be no other outcome.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Messi gets into a good position. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Threads one in. Played into space, and he's intervened well there. Minamino. Oh, that's fabulous. And a chance! It's in! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a...
Takes a shot! And it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a...
And the shot! He has done it! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Madrid are having a ball here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Just too much on that. Nicked it back promptly.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Mbappe, he is through. Oh, shooting chance! De Ketelara. Couldn't squeeze it through. Ambitious ball here. Kimmich is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Great vision. Oh, well played, well played. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Mbappe. That's an excellent interception. Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Minamino. Hakimi. Oh, that's well spotted. He's got away. It's a mighty effort, and the keeper couldn't hold it. In for the pieces. He's put it wide.
Mbappe clearly knew where that was falling. He'll be disappointed he didn't put it away.
Looking for the run. Now it's Messi. And he's managed to get free. Rice. That has not gone well. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Can he get it through? Sanchez deals with that comfortably. And Messi! De Ketelaere. Now it's Mbappe. Pass somewhat off target. Barcelona are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Sanchez calmly anticipates. Goulet given the lift of his goal.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Real chance! No, not this time.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
That has been cut short.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Kimmich. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Kimmich is fouled. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
De Ketelaere. Minamino. Chance here to counter. Looking for options for movement. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, he's on the finish! And yes, it's there! How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And the first 45 minutes are up. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Se acabó la primera parte y todos estamos seguros de que los nuestros pueden darle la vuelta al partido. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
And the action is back underway. Barcelona didn't have a great first half. They need a change of fortune. And that has put paid to that. And no, that is... He's charged for a shot! It's a goal! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Mbappe applies the finish! It's a throw-in. Pinches it off him. Knocks it into space. And it's made its way to him. Mbappe! De Ketelara. Garcia. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Ribéry. Tries to pass it through. Ribéry. Mbappe. De Ketelara. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the shot! No, that's just wide.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Nicely weighted ball, and he's worked it through. Big chance! Can he finish? No mistake! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
La asistencia a este partido
Stojkovic.
asciende a 96.628 espectadores.
Oh, that is a nice touch. Just the keeper to beat! Chance! It's there! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Ribéry. Now it's Son Heung-min.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
This looks promising. A lot of space ahead of him. Akanji gets rid without sophistication. And here's Goulet. Loose, and it's come back out to him. And he's steered it beyond the post.
Gonzalo Garcia really reacted very quickly there, but couldn't quite find the finish he needed.
Alexander-Arnold. Sanchez makes the interception. Stojkovic plays a sharp little ball here. Savinho has it in a wide position.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Hakimi. He's had a shot!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. It's a good foot in there. Now, can they get him away? And the shot! Oh, taken with style! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Se recuerda a nuestros espectadores que pueden informarse sobre el horario de apertura de las taquillas en la página web oficial del equipo.